Rafa, of course, still one more serve. Change ends.
Rafa can't afford to allow himself to dwell on the fact that over 20 minutes ago he had a match point on the Murray serve. Failed with the return. Well, all credit to Nadal. Couple of quality first serves, and again, I think perhaps Murray just surprised by the change of direction coming into his backhand side. More often than not, the Spaniard going into that forehand, and Murray was waiting on it, certainly on the third point of this tiebreak. Credit Nadal, the champion that he is, for recognising he needs to change things up. That is brilliant. He made his opportunity and he took it.
Well, Murray's had a few points to think about his lead, and didn't really have an opportunity to be aggressive in that point. He played within himself, waiting for the error. How often does it come from Nadal under pressure? Very, very rarely. So, Nadal has evened it up for all. Murray had missed that backhand. Just slight miss it, got the ball short. Nadal had to come forward. The slice. I thought Murray had just overran that and got his feet tangled up. Well, he did, but perfectly. Just enough to wobble it in some way on down the sideline. Murray will take that, thank you very much.
Given the position on the court that he was, do you really feel he had enough to hit a clean winner there, Pat?
No, he wasn't. A little bit of impatience there. That's right, just finding the exact right balance, and gee, it's easy from up here, isn't it? The right balance between aggression and conservatism. It's been a little conservative in this last few points, which is fair enough. Decided to break out of that one. Match point for this, whoever wins this point.
He's set in the wrong way. Murray's down.
Oh my goodness.
Well, it just simply couldn't get any more dramatic, could it?
He's all right. I think he's just jarred himself.
He put absolutely everything in trying to recover that situation. Is that a little bit of cramp?
Could be. I think he's all right. No, it's not the time to be thinking about your leg, is it, really?
It's a second match point for the world number one. And he saves it. And his dream of making a final is still alive.
Well, that's his hero shot, that one, isn't Nadal? Wide out to the backhand. Pass cross court.
Took a lot of courage for Murray to come in after it, didn't it? As you say, he was well aware of what potentially was coming from the Spaniard.
Well, you know what, the good thing about Murray tonight is he's not going to die wondering. He's out there, he's going to have a go.
Extraordinary match. He's just missed it. He's got to challenge it. But from our vantage point, it looked wide.
It's just a bit of a hope. Half an inch.
Again, his hopes hang by a thread.
Match point number 3, but this time on the serve for Nadal.
To do it, Nadal's in the final.
Absolutely sensational match. Well, I know it's a cliche, but what a pity somebody had to lose. Absolutely incredible tennis. Take a bow, Nadal. Take a bow, Murray. Number 1 is through to his first ATP World Tour Finals final.
Well, that was unbelievable. 3 hours and 11 minutes of constant drama, top-class tennis. There was maybe a slight lull at the start of the third set, but aside from that, both players were at their brilliant best. Andy Murray walks off court a beaten man, but he's furthered his reputation enormously today. Rafa, well, his reputation's never been in any doubt. Pat and Mark were musing as to whether he's actually human. some of the shots he comes up with suggest that he's not. Another superhuman display from the man who's got the career Grand Slam and is now just one win away from becoming the ATP World Tour champion for the first time as well. Annabel Croft and Peter Fleming are sitting alongside me, breathless. That was incredible, Peter, wasn't it?
It certainly was. I mean, interestingly, the third set that was so incredibly absorbing was probably the worst of the three. I mean, the first two sets were just unbelievable from start to finish. They were just winner after winner, incredibly athletic rallies.
Well, Murray kept coming back. He saved a couple of match points. He then had the big advantage, of course, in the tiebreak as well. Big advantage, 3-zip and then 4-1. But somehow Rafa just seems to lift himself that extra level when he really has to.
Well, he really does, because he never counts himself out, does he? And he plays every single point on its merit. I mean, honestly, Marcus, that's one of the most breathtaking ends to a match I've ever seen, with that last shot from Rafa hitting the corner. And when you consider that every single point had so much weight on it and counted for so much, it was nip and tuck, cat and mouse tactics the whole way through. And 3 hours and what was it, 10, 15 minutes of absolutely absorbing tennis. It was extraordinary. One of the best matches I've ever seen.
This is meant to be his least favourite surface.
Yeah, he doesn't have a least favourite surface anymore. They're all good. They're all good. You know, he's such an incredible athlete, such an incredible tennis player. And what more can we say about him? I mean, Andy Murray, incredible performance. Same with Nadal.
Let's hear from Rafa with Mark Petchey.
Rafa, that was so much more than just a tennis match. That was a memory, not just for you, but these 17,500 people. Andy showed what a great tennis player he is, but once again you showed what a great champion you are.
Well, it was a very, I think, very good match of tennis. I think I want to congratulate Andy for his attitude all the time, and because he's having a great career, you know, and don't put pressure on him, because I think he's a great champion and he's going to win a lot of Grand Slams, in my opinion.
When you'd missed that match point and then you lost your serve, did you feel as though the match was going to probably get away from you?
Yeah, I was in a difficult position for me in that moment. No, I think Andy came back well in the 5-4. I had a few mistakes, but he had an amazing passing shot on the break point. But after that, I had a good service game in the 6-5, and in the tiebreak he started playing very well the first 3 points. But you are in the third set in the tiebreak, and the only thing that I can thought in that moment just to still there and wait if I keep having chances to win the match.
This is the one big tournament that you haven't won in your career. How much does it mean for you to get through to the final?
Well, for me it's a big emotion. This afternoon is, you know how tough it was for me last year, and 2 years ago I didn't play the Masters Cup. So for me being here, being in the final is a dream. Since I started the tournament, I played better and better every day, and today I played probably one of my best matches in my career in indoor. Only like this I'm going to have chances to win Andy this afternoon.
Well, congratulations. We can't wait for Sunday. Well done.
Thank you very much for the support, everybody. Thank you.
Well, I'm sure all